grew up in a military family, very structured, very strict. Learned at an early age I had to be a performer in everything that I did, and that's just kind of what was expected. I mean, with my dad being in the Marine Corps, a drill sergeant, so everything was regimented, and that's how I got my my love, I guess, from them. You know, I know that they always cared about me and they loved me, but I'd never really heard that a lot. And there wasn't a lot of physical affection shown in our house at all, which was really tough for me later on because I didn't know how to show that because I never really received any. It wasn't bad by any means because that was my normal, but it made me realize a lot of things with my son later on when my life really changed because I kind of raised him the same way.
My dad was there some, but not a lot, so it was mostly just me and my brother and my mother, and we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so Dad would work a lot of jobs, so that way he was not there, and we just did what we could to make things work. Mom worked part-time while we were in school. So we didn't have a lot of love shown in the family. We were both in band, me and my brother, and doing other, like I was the majorette and things like that, and in school. So Mom was the only one that was there. He was never there, really, to see anything.
I met her in a bar, in a club. Not the greatest place to meet a wife or a woman. Talked to her, thought she was really nice, wanted to get to know her, and then things didn't pan out later on in the evening. So I thought, you know, probably just one of those chance meetings and never see her again. So
then I remembered where we talked for a while and found out where he worked, and so I called up there pretending that I was a student at OU with him and needed his phone number so I could work with him on the project because I lost his number, and they gave it to me, and so I called him and
shocked.
Just started talking, and then he finally asked me out. So then when he came to pick me up, you know, I live in Del City, so it's not the greatest neighborhood, and he almost didn't stop.
Made me feel bad.
He kept driving.
I was so judgmental, and I shouldn't have been. And we didn't have a lot of money.
Okay.
And I mean, I feel bad to this day, but I was just like, I remember driving, and we get there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like driving. I drive by her house, and I just go.
Yeah.
I just like keep driving. I'm like, what did you do? So I felt really bad. So I turned around. There was like a cul-de-sac at the end of the street, and I came back, and everything about us was so different. I mean, just the way we were raised to the way that their parents interacted with the kids and all that. So I kind of, when I stepped into her house, I stepped into a whole new world I knew nothing about. We actually lived together, like I told you before.
After you graduated from college?
Yeah. Lived together for a while, and knew we wanted to get married. I mean, we had a good dating life. Early marriage was good, but I mean, it's like, I guess it was for real. I couldn't, because I'm very much, again, black and white. That's the way I was raised. There's no gray to me. I'm pretty much, you know exactly where I stand. And once I give my word, I'm a person of my word, and that's what I judge a man by. You're only as good as your word. And so I gave that commitment to her, and I wasn't going to leave. So I kind of knew that, ooh, I'm in this forever. And but our lives didn't really change that much. We still had the same friends, and we still went out and partied and drank. And
things didn't change till after I got pregnant.
Yeah.
We were married for about 5 years.
They didn't change for you. They changed for you. They didn't change for me. We still kind of went out, and I still drank. She was very good. I mean, we both work out a lot, but she worked out all the time, drank milk, never drank an ounce of alcohol after she found out she was pregnant. Both of us never smoked, but Zach decided, as he still is, always kind of
impatient,
decides to come 11 weeks early.